No. Okay, I am back, briefly. Who else is here? Of course, now everybody's gone. And I'm on mute, but now I'm not.
Hello.
We can hear you.
That's
Hello.
right, I forgot, because I didn't think you wanted to hear me chat into the exterminator, so turned off the mic.
That's
So there was a question, but I don't remember what it was. To Azaka. You had asked her something, but I don't know what you asked
Yeah,
her.
we asked her about the unknown areas, if she had explored any.
Yes, of course. Most of Chult is unknown. If you've explored it all, you've explored the unknown areas. Uh, I can lead you to many places. There's one particular place called Firefinger that if you would like to accompany me for a brief detour, I'd be willing to waive the fee.
About how brief of a detour is that?
Let's see. Let me see your player's map real quick. Well, it depends on where you're going. The place is called Firefinger, and it's filled with terrafolk that have stolen something that belongs to my family.
Could you describe these terrafolk, please?
She does. They're giant. Not well, they are really large. Really big pterodactyl-looking humanoids. I'll give you a picture in a second.
A couple of barbarians, and the big one threw the smaller barbarian at one, just not too long ago.
As should be. This is how she describes them. They look like that. They are not friends.
Most certainly not.
If you shared it to players, it didn't come out to me.
Oh, weird. Hang on. Let me try that again. Oh, you know what? I pushed the wrong button again. Sorry about that. That's the one that shows it to you.
Hey, that's it.
No, they look delicious.
You're right.
Okay.
They look like they have a tactical advantage.
Yes, they do fly. They're very pesky.
I'd like to see them try and pick me up. That would be interesting.
She kind of laughs. Now, I am having a hard time finding it on the map, but, where's stupid Firefinger? Oh, there it is. It is not, but she'll point to a place that's a little bit west of Mesro.
Yeah, I can't read any of those names on my small resolution screen.
Well, it's,
on the east, just
yeah.
a little bit south.
It's, yeah, there's two, no, it's a little bit south of the port. And so basically you go straight south, along the river Tirki, Chult. Follow the river to the south and you come to Firefinger pretty much. It's not hard to find. And from there, she can take you to Mesro, she can take you to Camp Righteous. She would like to know a little bit more about where you're going, if, you know.
Yes, we would like to know that too.
Did she mention where we were supposed to go?
Nope.
No, we just
Somewhere
need
on
to
Chult.
find the solution.
Find the soulmonger.
Yeah. It's out there somewhere.
She says, oh, so you're looking for guidance. I know a place where you can get that.
Now that's good advice.
There is a wise oracle in the jungle. I can take you to her.
Ooh, someone else to whisper voices to me. I dig it.
Sounds like she's hired, am I right, guys? And
Well,
lady?
I'm really leaning towards hiring her now.
I have no objections.
Neither do I.
Okay,
Is
but
is the oracle near the place you want us to go? The finger fire thing?
Oh, let me look at the map.
Of course, out of character, I would feel a lot better if somebody was to do that with a better role.
Yes. Oh, so it's not out of the way. Firefinger would be directly south, and then the Oracle is far to the west, but about the same distance south.
No, I said a better role.
at least it wasn't worse.
She looks, you can't really read her. Her face is pretty impassive, but you don't have any suspicions. Rigsby definitely doesn't.
Welcome to our motley crew.
I'm a bard. I like everybody. Everybody tells the truth.
Especially you, right?
I'm sure you don't want the truth getting in the way of a good story anyway.
Okay, so Azon will be very happy to hear that you found someone, and he will report back to Jobal that you've accepted this offer.
Yeah, sure. What's the worst that could happen?
Maybe while we're here in town, we should talk to our factions, see if they have any leads.
That's a good idea too.
Yeah.
Okay, who would you like to go see?
I think the most of us are harpers, so Soggy Ren first.
Sure. Soggy Ren is happy to see you again after the job that you did for him. He's got a large tankard in front of him and is slushing back something fruity with an umbrella in it. Oh, hey, Rigsby! Hey, good to see you again. What do you need, friend?
Well, we've been tasked to find what's causing the curse for the dead people not being able to be less dead.
Yeah, you should do that.
We were wondering if you've heard anything or might direct us in towards a place where we could find more information about the curse and maybe where its origins are.
You should get a guide. That's what you need. You need a guide.
Oh, wow. Thank
We
you.
found a guide.
Master of the obvious.
So I thought you Harpers were supposed to be good.
Roll a
We are.
roll a d100. Rigsby. And actually, any other harpers can. Oh, hang on just a second. Yeah, what you need? Oh, just sign?
Yes.
Sure. Sorry about that.
Well, you completed?
Oh, sorry, wasn't I supposed to do that?
That's alright.
I'm sorry.
I think I caught it
We
in.
got 267s. Wow.
That's good.
Yeah, it's good. For the odds of that, huh?
Two
Okay.
and 100.
And I didn't get to
Well, 1 in 100, but yeah.
But I'll show you. We put one out, and I added 2 more, so it should make a difference.
Okay.
But tell them to call back. Do a call back.
It's actually
30
1 in
days,
10,000.
20 to 30 days. It's free, all right?
Yeah, if
Okay.
you're specifically
Tell me
looking for a
still
67,
thinking about that.
then yeah.
And you call off.
Okay.
That way I can come back
Math.
and get it again.
Crazy.
That should, help improve. But if not, finish it. All right?
Okay, great, thank you.
Have a nice weekend.
Thank you, you too. Okay, so Soggy Ren will tell you to watch out for any mist with a blue tinge to it. Drives people crazy. He's had to deal with a bunch of people coming back. A lot of people have gone out and they've come back and just been like totally incoherent. Can't understand Order saying. Um, he also pulls out like a little book. It's pretty cheaply bound. It says Legends of Chult on the front. Um, and he kind of flips through the pages. It looks like almost a children's book. But there's a picture of a beautiful queen. And he says, you want to look somewhere, you go look for her. We know where her palace is. Uh, and he'll mark it generally where it is. Uh, Apparently, her garden palace is on the eastern shore of the river Olong, north of Lake Luo. Her name was Queen Zalcore, an ancient queen of Chult.
Well, the guide that we've sort of chosen was named Azaka. Can you tell us good or bad things you've heard, maybe?
Never heard of her. You go through Jobal?
Yes, we did.
Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah. Those are good guides. They're smart.
Do you know any of his guides?
Met a couple of them. Oh, stay away from that. What is his face? Gondolo? Man, that guy's the worst. Yeah, he came out here, lost a bunch of money on dinosaur races.
Did he bet against me?
He thinks real hard. He's like, yeah, I think he did. He's a jerk. Got his own dinosaur though. Ah, that thing sucks. Man, it was coming in last against like ah kneecapped ones. That thing doesn't move at all.
Well, anybody can buy a dinosaur here, right?
Yeah. Guy that sells them. Oh, you need help? I can get you to the guy that sells them. I can show you who got them.
I don't think we need to buy a dinosaur just yet. But thanks for your help. We'll keep continuing asking around.
Let's see.
So who are you guys' factions again? The rest of you?
Order of the Gauntlet.
Enclave.
Are there perhaps any areas or temples or whatever the churches of ancient religions here?
Um, there is the bathhouse, which is also a temple of Soon. There's another big
Kinda
temple
makes
here.
sense.
It's pretty fancy. There's also a temple of Gond and temple of Savras. Who's
What's older
And Joaquin.
or decrepit looking? The older the better.
I mean, they're all pretty well used. Savras is the deity of wizards, fortune tellers, diviners. His symbol is a crystal ball filled with eyes. It is the oldest temple in the city. It's one of the oldest buildings in the cities.
May I go there, please?
Sure.
Or like
But for the Emerald Enclave, you might want to go talk to Screaming Mint.
So is everybody going along to the Temple of Savras, or if so, who is and who is not?
Does he want us to come along?
Of course.
I mean, okay, just don't want to crack your style.
Who else is Enclave?
I mean, rolling up with a paladin doing like rogue stuff could be,
Clank, clank, clank.
pretty much.
But this is
Oh,
just
no,
a temple.
this is simple conversations with people, my friend.
And do you want
So
Azaka
just
to go
look-
with you?
So just look intimidating. Good, I can do that.
Okay. The Temple of Oh, you know what? I should put you on the Port Manzaro page.
Zinkara, if you want to go meet with Screaming Wind while they go to the temple, we could do that.
Should always split the party.
Oh yes,
Well,
especially at
we're in
low
town.
level.
Yes. Um,
You didn't add any grids to these maps.
no, you don't need grids on a city map.
I just like how the tokens don't size themselves on a non-grid.
You are huge. Um, let's see. I'm just trying to figure out where on here the temple is, so I can show you. It is at somewhere in here. Oh, there it is. It's right in the center. Oldest building in the city, right there.
Excellent.
Kind of in the middle of stuff, surrounded by some nicer area.
Yeah, the wealthy part of town.
Yep. So yeah, not decrepit, very well kept up. Very, very grand actually, and very ornate. The tiled roof is done in a mosaic that looks like a giant unblinking eye staring at the sky. As you arrive, the a man dressed in robes with eyes embroidered on them is speaking with a group of humans. You overhear the conversation a little bit. You hear the name Artis Simber, and one of them opens up a bag. The priest kind of looks inside of it and looks a little bit angry. And says, "I'm sorry, my friends, I cannot help you. Please leave."
I'll walk up to all of them.
They're kind of stepping forward threateningly, and they see you walking up, and they immediately step back a little bit. And
hello. Am I interrupting something?
the old man looks at you and says, "Yes, these people were just leaving." And they kind of look around. They see the armed party, and they said, "Well, for now, yes." They snatch their bag back and stomp out of the temple. So thank you, my friend. Thank you. I think those people had evil in their hearts, and I could have been in a sticky situation with them. What can I do for you?
Well, we're here to investigate something called the Death Curse, but haven't the faintest idea of where to begin to look.
Oh, the Death Curse. I don't know why you'd be here. Clearly you're not from around here.
Unfortunately, we've been sent here.
That's strange. Can you tell me more about what you're looking for?
Sure. So, something called the Soulmonger. Sounds religious. Apparently keeps your soul from returning to your body or leaving or something. I don't know. I don't really dabble in religion. But here we are with you, who, presumably a religious man, possibly give us some insight on this matter.
Well, I can consult with the guides. I'll need some very rare herbs and holy powders. If you could see your way towards he's kind of holding out a hand.
Oh, sure. How much would you be needing?
Oh, at least 25 gold pieces. The spirits do not come cheap.
Excellent. 25 gold should be no problem. I'll give him from my pocket.
Okay. He shakes your hand and bows very deeply and says, thank you, sir, yes. Return in 24 hours and I will have the answers from the spirit. And they will tell you that looking in Chult for this thing is very silly, and they will guide you in the correct direction.
Sure. Oh, I apologize. My name's Rosencrantz, and you are?
I am Grandfather Zatimbe is what they call me. Priest of Savris for 65 years, man and boy.
All right. See you tomorrow, same time.
He withdraws. A couple of acolytes come out, and they start, kind of polishing the eyes. There's a lot of them. Cleaning up.
Who are those people that were with him? Could we catch any, like, icons or anything?
Make a perception check. actually with advantage. Yeah, just Rosencrantz with advantage, but a 24 is fine. Oh yeah, you totally saw flying snake symbols. One of them was wearing a flying snake ring. Another one had a flying snake earring in his ear. You know these guys were Zentarum.
Oh, members of my faction. I don't say that though.
Yeah.
Hey, bud, what's up?
Hey there, friendo.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, thank you.
Let's see. So there's also the Temple of Gond and the Temple of Soon. There's oh yeah, and your guide offers to help you prepare adequately. Like she looks at your equipment and just kind of snorts. She doesn't even have words for how underprepared you are.
That's a good idea. What does she recommend us getting?
She'll guide you over to the merchant's ward. It's over on the west half of the city. And start taking you to all the different little stalls and things that are there. A lot of people seem to know her. They wave hi and have a little chat as she's going through. She insists that you pick up rain catchers, as you cannot drink the water in the rivers. It will kill you.
Alright. How much does that cost run us?
Let's see.
Let me get out my calculator.
Rain catchers. They are under items. Buying a special item. Here we go. Rain catcher. 1 gold piece. Weighs 5 pounds. Oh wait, I can probably find the handout that has all these things listed.
Is it going to take me 10 downtime days to get?
No. Not the stuff that's normal,
That's good.
that
Okay.
they sell in the bazaars. Just the stuff that's poison and stuff like that.
What about the insect repellent?
Yes, that will be vital. You don't want to know what kind of insects are out there. I recommend both the incense and the kind that you apply to yourself.
Okay.
Supplemental special items.
I know the solve is like 20 doses to... Oh,
There you go.
look, stuff.
And here's the rain catcher. And she says that you can make much faster time if you go by canoe.
Right.
How much is the insect repellent?
It says on the handout. Let's see. It is
Thank you.
There's
1 silver for the incense or 1 gold for the salve, which has 20 applications. And as she's going through, she's picking up her own stuff.
Can we all fit in 1 canoe?
1 canoe fits 6 medium creatures.
So
No, you would need 2 canoes.
I'm small. Does that make a difference? Probably not.
Yeah, sadly, you would still have 6 medium creatures, so you could just trail behind. She doesn't recommend swimming. Not all the fish are friendly.
well, there's a turtle.
Oh, but I still swim pretty slowly. I just can hold my breath.
And she kind of points around and says, days like today, not good for traveling. But tomorrow might be better.
Would the group like to travel in canoes?
Sure. I'll put some...
100 gold between us.
I'll put 4 of 25.
I could purchase a canoe for me and I guess 5 other people.
Well, if we have 2 canoes, we might as well divvy up between them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll purchase a canoe.
Alright. I'll put 25 towards one.
She also recommends if you don't have any that it will be possible to find some food in the jungle, but you should also bring a good supply for yourselves. Some days the hunting is not so good.
How many days worth of food do you recommend?
For getting to the Oracle and the Firefinger.
That's a good question. How many days will that take? Let me look at the map and I'll tell you.
2 years.
Yeah, pretty much.
DM, I have a question about my background.
Yes.
So I have the Wanderer feature from the Outliner background, and it allows me to find food and water every day for up to 5 people. Would that be okay, or should I just...
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
That's good to hear.
There are, I think, some days where you can't hunt, so it won't help on those days, but it'll help all the other days. You won't have a problem.
Understood.
I can, if you don't mind eating good berries every day, I can feed us.
Oh, I'm happy with that.
7. Oh, wait, no, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She says maybe 5 days to Firefinger if the canoeing is good and the weather holds, or the weather is cooperative. Then you'll have to go overland a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Maybe 2 10 days to get to the Oracle.
Did you say 10 days?
Yep.
So 15 days total or so?
2 10 days. So together 25 days.
It's a lot of rations.
But you should be able to hunt some of those days. So bring enough for at least 15 days, 10 or 15 days.
Yeah, if our Outlander can hunt, we're pretty much okay. Also,
Good berries.
Yeah.
Good berries work.
if we've got good berries, that's good.
Yep.
Okay. I feel like I should have put more tabs. I need to color code this book because I can't find anything.
I don't even have like a glossary in the back or an index, which sucks.
Yeah, an index would be very... Because I know what I'm looking for, but I don't know what page it's on. Come on, man. It didn't occur to me that I should, I was like, oh, I'll remember, but I should know myself better than that by now. So if there's anything else you would like to do, Rigsby knows about the dinosaur racing.
Did anybody buy tents? Somebody told us tents were a good idea.
Well, I was just saying, if you want to sleep in a dry place, a tent would be a good idea. I mean, just using common sense.
Well, we can sleep under our rain catchers, right?
Tabaxi are used to sleeping in trees. I'll be fine.
I'll definitely be using a tent.
Okay, so yeah, anything you want to pick up. Most stuff is PHP prices, not horses and the special items I already shared with you. So you can
How much
shop.
are the rations
More
again?
expensive, wasn't he?
What's that?
The potions guy was more expensive though. If you
Yeah, healing potions here are 80,
Yeah.
and you gotta spend 10 time days to buy them.
Ouch.
I don't recommend buying healing potions in Chult.
How much are the rations again?
I don't know.
That's 5 silver for 1 day.
Oh, there you go. Thank you.
So 1 gold piece will get you 20 days.
And water skins are half a gallon each. Hold half a gallon each. You will need to be drinking 2 gallons a day. So your guide recommends at least 4 water skins per person, just so you can make sure that you hold enough.
How much are those?
There were let me veteran gear too. Water skin is 2 silver pieces. So I'll get 5 to make it an even gold. Plus, I can prepare to create water in case the rain deserts us.
That'll be handy.
There's also barrels. They hold like 8 gallons, I think, if you want a barrel. They cost 1 or 2 gold pieces. 2 gold pieces.
Heavy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd need some sort of a cart.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's getting too complicated.
Or a dinosaur, and neither of those things will fit in a canoe.
Exactly.
Okay, how are we going on the funding with the canoes?
I was paying
We
25
have-
for one.
I've paid 25 for one as well, so,
there's
we
one
have
full
2
one.
canoes.
Okay. Yeah, because one person bought one, and
Okay, if we've got 2 canoes, we're good. I won't.
Alright.
Yeah. So yeah, you will not. The turtle is very heavy. You cannot put 5 other people in that canoe. You can put like 3 other people in that canoe. Other than that, the other one can hold 6 people.
I'll be in the canoe with the turtle. That'll help balance it.
Your canoe is just pushed all the way down on one side. The other side's completely up in the air.
It's popping a wheelie.
I think I should sit in the middle of it.
That's also an option, I suppose.
Not as much fun, but yeah.
More practical, though.
Okay, just checking your factions. That's the thing that I needed to see.
3 Harpers, 2 EEs, 1
Yeah.
Order of the Gauntlet,
Zentarum.
and 1.
Well,
Uchiha
we
Level.
can be like the odd couple with the Zentarum.
Just a little bit of everybody. That's
Do
cool.
we have any lords?
No lords. Nope. Not everybody. I take it back. Nobody's ever in the Lord's Alliance. I never remember they exist. Only Yonti are in the Lord's Alliance.
Yeah, the Order of the Gauntlet if you want to go talk to your guy, Alistair Bull.
I'd still like to go talk to Screaming Wind, if that is possible.
And then
Yeah.
Pockmarked Poe is for the Zens.
So if you want to go talk to Screaming Wind first, she is happy to see Rigsby again. Thanks him again for helping the poor people of that area of the city. It's very different from the merchant district that you were in earlier. Malar's Throat, down here in the western side. Not a nice place. Not dirty or anything, but very poor, very unkempt, and a hugely deep ravine that's just crisscrossed by little bridges, rope bridges across it. Screaming Wind is there. She greets Rigsby warmly and asks how she can help the rest of you.
Well, hello, I am part of the Emerald Enclave. I was wondering if you have any knowledge about this thing we have heard of called the Soulmonger.
That I do not. We in the factions thought we had found a key to it, but it turned out it was not directly related. We're still investigating what this thing was, but it does not seem to be what's behind this curse.
Well, while we're in Chult, we might have a chance to help you with that if there's anything you need. Says Gar.
Well, the great sages of the factions are investigating this item. But she explains, she gives the backstory. The Yuan Ti were behind smuggling in and some kind of ancient artifact into the city. A group of adventurers helped them discover the pieces and defeat the Yuan Ti. And yes, Rigsby can also fill in all the details. It's like, no, there was a dinosaur race. It was super cool. And then there was this Yuan Ti and a big snaky guy. And yeah,
This all sounds familiar.
Backstabbing frogs.
um, she understands that you're going to go into the jungle, and she'll tell you she'll tell you of these little nature spirits that live in the jungle. Um, they're about 6 inches tall. They have wild black hair and they wear masks over their faces. Um, she says, "Be kind to them. Uh, just follow their lead, and they can help you. They're strange little things. I wouldn't go so far as to call them friends, uh, but they're powerful little creatures, and if you can earn the friendship of one, they will they can do great favors for you."
What did you say they were called?
Tringa.
Ooh, that sounds most exciting.
They are, well, strange. But if you find one, then consider yourself blessed. Let's see.
So, any ideas what else we should pick up, guys?
Well, at this point, I fear I can't really afford much in the way of gear because I've spent just about everything.
Yep.
So it's a good thing we're not paying our guide in advance.
Roger that.
Do we want to spend the night here and then head out in the morning?
Yeah, she did say that it would be unsuitable for travel today.
We also need to go back to the temple tomorrow and get our reading.
And yes, if you want your answer, you should wait for that.
Fair enough.
Here's 25 gold. I'm not coming back for the answer. Thanks.
Maybe we can catch a dinosaur race.
So yeah, there is dinosaur racing today. If you you've noticed actually several of them being run through the streets as you're walking along. Luckily, you have not been trampled. Um, there's still a two-legged race that's happening this afternoon before it gets dark. This is one that has mostly hadrosaurs and the one that I can't pronounce that begins with D. Deinonychus. Those ones. With small riders, mostly halflings and gnomes, some children. Not too many of those.
Is there betting?
There is betting. So yes, you can bet on them. You can try to buy a dinosaur, although you're kind of broke at the moment, so probably not. Or you can.
I'm not that broke, but
You're actually known as a dinosaur racer, so you could probably talk your way into riding in a race. That's right. I think Fultgrim is too. Were you there for that one or not? I don't remember.
yeah, it's Fulcrum and this one. Oh no, I'm not sure about that during the dinosaur race though.
Because yeah, I know he missed some of them. I don't remember which ones he didn't do.
I did the first three.
So I think that included the race, right?
I don't know. We did them in a funny order.
Yeah, we did them out of order. I don't remember which ones we did first. So I know the last one. Oh, maybe we did dinosaur racing last. Because I know 5 was last.
Well, we can just bet.
Yeah. If you would like to bet, you ask around. You ask a few people, and your guide kind of rolls her eyes and is like, "Yes, people do that here." She wants nothing to do with it, and she goes and gets a drink while she waits for you all. But the people that you do talk to, there's the small bookies who take like 1 copper up to 10 silver, and then there's the high stakes numbers guys that go up to 500 gold pieces. Um, there's a number of tips that you hear around, um, except the odds are all backwards on these, so I have to remember how this works. So Banana Candy, well trained, but hasn't been winning as much lately. And then you hear about Jungle Princess, great beast, fantastic, amazing legs, but man, that little halfling that rides it, he is the worst.
Hey.
Is it like horse racing? Are there odds charts and stuff?
Yes, except I have to remember that they're all backwards. So let's see. Okay, we've got banana air. I should just make a let me talk to myself for a few minutes here and randomly stutter things. Going to put the odds correctly on yours.
Titania bought a cannon and not a canoe. Cannons are cool.
Say what? Oh, is my mic on?
No?
What you typed into chat says minus 25 cannon.
Oh,
Yeah, swivel gun.
Yeah.
I like it.
We all wanted 4 water skins though, so you might have wanted to buy more than one.
well, yeah, that's for 5. I used your math.
Oh yeah. Oh, you were just saying how much gold you were spending. Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I got a cannon. It's 25 gold pieces. This is a 5.6. We'll load it up. We'll take down a T-Rex with 1 shot. But we've got to get that aim right. Go mount it on the canoe.
Sometimes I have had water get caught in between my skin and my shell, and I have sipped it, and it is not always bad.
Now, the guide said that we're gonna have to go overland, so we're gonna be dissing these canoes most likely.
Well, yeah, I think we're just taking these downriver and then we're dumping. But it will at least save us a bit of time at the beginning of the quest.
Oh, I thought the place that we were going first was over on the coast, so we were just gonna take the canoes down the coast.
Oh, yeah, that might work.
It's down a river. It's down the river.
Oh, okay.
They kind of go south out of the city.
Oh, that's right. The Oracle was to the west, not the fire finger thing.
You know what's funny? I can keep my canoe in my bag of holding, like the entire length of it.
Nice.
Let me just pull this boat out of my bag.
Could you keep both of them in there?
Oh yeah, I sell rental space.
How long can you hold your breath?
I can hold my breath for up to an hour. It is fun sometimes just sitting under the water. The voices are more muted down there. but you can hear them from further away.
Oops. Okay. Here we go. Here's today's odds. You see them written up on some chalked up. Well, I guess chalk doesn't really work in a downpour. You see them under a chalked up on a chalkboard that's underneath a little gazebo kind of thing, little hut. And there's a person taking bets. And the way it works is
So Ubatu's eyes is the favorite.
yes. So Ubtau's eyes, man, like it has been
Uptow.
doing nothing but winning this whole time. So if if you bet on him and he wins, then you get you don't pay anything and you get
Of what
1/7
you
of your
lose,
original
yeah.
bet. Whereas Misty Falls, she started off strong, but she had a something got in her foot. So ever since then, she doesn't seem to have been healed up very well. And if you bet on her and she does win, then you get 7 times your original bet.
I'll put 10 gold on Uptow's eyes.
And if you
Go
lose,
with the favorite.
then you lose your bet. You just lose. So people are standing all around giving you hot tips. Someone's heard that Flying Yukulwa is has really just has a new jockey and he's going to do great today, so that's the one to bet on. And some other people are saying, oh, Silver Spike, come on, doing great. People all around are placing bets. The bookie takes your bets, thanks you very much, gives you a token, like a tag with your bet on it, and takes your name. Okay. Rosencrantz and Azaka will sit down over a nice glass of Tej.
The gambling people are probably Zentrum. You might want to talk to them too.
Yeah, they can tell you all about the dinosaurs.
Rosencrantz wouldn't divulge being a member of the Zentrum to anybody.
So let's see. Sorsha. You are betting. Oh wait, somebody else bet on Purple Rain too.
Yep, there's a couple of bets on Purple Rain.
Okay, so let's see. I guess I'll just go through. Let's see. Somebody bet on Optau's eyes. Yeah, Rigsby did. So we'll do that one first. So,
Yeah, these odds are kind of weird. You're just gonna roll separately, right? They're in different races, maybe.
yeah, so there's a few. They're going down different streets and stuff, so you kind of got to watch. And there's different rounds, and there's all kinds of complicated rules about who's placing and who's running. And Ubtau's eyes does manage to come in a way that your bet wins. It was not too much of a surprise. So you'll win 1/7 of 10 gold pieces. Do math. And then we've got Purple Rain. A couple people bet on her. She is gonna roll a d6 as you follow her through the thing. It's pretty easy to do because she's got a big purple crest, probably where her name came from. So she's easy to follow in the crowd, and she is just as fast as everyone thought she was. So you will win 1/5 of your wager.
Right.
Banana Candy. Some people are laughing at you for betting on Banana Candy. Like, yeah, he's been good up till now, but I don't know, man. The streak's got to end sometime. Oh, and today is the day. Banana Candy stumbles and is overtaken by Purple Rain. So, Banana Candy, you will lose your bet. Who else we got? Jungle Princess and Misty Falls.
And Firefinger.
Oh, and Firefinger, right. I skipped Firefinger. Oh, okay, yes. Firefinger is still uncertain. Does very poorly. Doesn't even place. All the other dinosaurs thunder ahead of Firefinger and leave it in the dust. It kind of gets lost in the crowd.
So much for bringing luck to our guide.
Jungle Princess, on the other hand, makes a surprising surge. Probably jumps over some of the other dinosaurs, does some leapy tricks, and returns 5 times your wager on her. Everybody's kind of like throwing flower wreaths on her and picking the jockey up on their shoulders and cheering. And finally, we have Misty Falls. You know, they're like, look, Misty Falls was great in her day, but yeah, there's no point in betting on her now. Oops. Except you can now point and laugh in all of their faces as Misty Falls gathers her aching, aged bones and surges ahead to leave all the other dinosaurs behind, winning that race as well. She's also won her race.
I know my reptiles.
Apparently. So
You
Misty
won myself.
Falls will return 7 times your wager.
Dar's our first reptile dysfunction.
Well, I just won 16 gold there, friends.
And I won 2 silver.
So next round of Tej is on me.
So you all collect your wagers. Some happily, some paying up, not actually collecting. And I look for a thing that I suddenly can't find. Sorry, something's happening. It's very exciting.
We all die.
Not that. Probably not that. Maybe that.
It is Chalt, so maybe that.
Random encounter number 27.
Oh, there's the one that I was looking for before. Okay. Well, I found the other one that I was looking for before and I couldn't find. That one will happen later. This one is happening now, which is that one of the dinosaurs breaks free from the race, throws its rider, and starts trampling through the crowd directly at you.
Initiative.
I know I'm going to try to get out of the way.
Yes, hold on. Let me put you on a blank page so that we have plenty of room to move around.
Maka is 100% too slow to get out of the way.
Oops, why are they... There's the characters. They didn't want to come with me. But you on a map. And put...
Alright, gotta ask Paladin question number 1. Is it gonna endanger innocent lives?
Yes, absolutely.
Kinda like, if you've ever seen Robot Chicken, if you've seen the little Hitler sketch?
No.
Okay, is where the American is like, yeah, not my problem, and then it does something to annoy it, and then it's like, now it's my problem. So this has officially become my problem.
Area. It's trembling. It's trying to... Oops. That is the dice roller. That is not the turn tracker. There's the turn tracker. You can all roll initiative.
Alright, and I'm also going to hazard a bet they're going to want this reptile back alive, so non-lethal.
So there's a couple of people yelling, "Stop it! Stop it! Save it! Turn it back! Pull it down! Save us!" Here's some market stalls for you.
He rolled
Yeah.
high initiative, so we're all gonna die.
They're all very well organized market stalls. Very similar looking. Boop.
I'm not good at handling animals.
Yeah, y'all can move yourselves wherever you'd like in the road. As this dinosaur is coming straight for you.
The
And it's
outsized
coming right
tokens.
for us.
Oops, there you go. And let's see, actually Rosencrantz and Azaka were off in a little tent having a drink. So you guys are kind of over here-ish. But you hear a great commotion coming from the street. Wait, where'd my dinosaur go? Oh, there it is. It's 11. Okay. I thought he'd roll better.
Is he a large dinosaur though? Do you need to make him bigger?
No, he's medium. He's a two-legged. Oh, actually, technically he's small, but...
Oh, he's less scary now.
Hold on, let me get the medium one, because it should be a medium one since he's got a small rider. Here we go. There he is. Wait, isn't he supposed to be medium? What size is he? No, he's supposed to be large. Oh, he is supposed to be large. Okay, good. That's the size he's supposed to be. I just pulled the wrong one out.
You can shrink Maka's token too.
Maka, you're huge!
That's because you didn't have grids on the first
Look, I'm
basis.
sensitive about
Gar's
the
kinda
size of your
huge, too.
shell, okay?
Fulgrim is too big. There we go. Everybody's fixed now. Maka, yes, you're up first. Sorry, can't hear you.
Like, oh no, I will cast. It looks big. I will try and slow it down a little bit with a little inky black eldritch blast.
You fire a warning
no.
shot at it. It looks angry now.
I'll move back a little bit.
Wait, oh, my dinosaur disappeared because I pulled a different one out. Hang on. We're still putting it on 11 though, because that's what it rolled the first time. Okay, Gar.
I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals, and I'll shout out to it. Hey, buddy, hold on there. Let's settle down. What can we, can we help you?
He's pretty angry. He's yelling things like, "Gotta bite him! I'm gonna bite them all! Bite everybody! Gotta bite him, man!" But you can try making...
If you start biting, they'll hurt you. So let us help you out. Let's get you out of here. We'll get you something to eat.
You can try making an animal handling check with advantage, since you can speak his language.
Alrighty.
It's not going to be easy.
See.
He's pretty angry.
How do I do? Oh, it's automatic advantage. That's right. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay, he seems not quite so angry now. He doesn't seem like he's entirely convinced, but he seems a little bit calmer. He's kind of thinking about what he's doing.
I'll tell my friends, hey, let's try to calm him down. He might be all right if we're just, don't beat him up too hard. Hopefully. That's my turn.
And you hear him saying, "But want to bite so bad, gonna bite this one." And he runs up to Tatiana, and
he gets twacked by my reaction.
okay.
This is non-lethal.
Yes, that hits.
It's kind of just like, it's non-lethal in a way that's like, no, bad.
It looks confused, turns around, and tries to thwap you with its tail. No!
No! Bad Mr. Dinosaur. Yeah, bad Mr. Dinosaur.
Like, no, it's still standing. Why is it still up? Why is it hitting me? Fulgrim.
Does it seem to be bloody?
Yes.
Okay, then I guess I'll have to go in melee.
Yes, so you gently bonk it on the head with your warhammer. It's looking pretty unsteady. It's looking a little stunned from that. Some people there's a small halfling who's kind of limping up, going, "Don't hurt it! Don't hurt it!" And it's Rigsby's turn.
I will cast sleep back here.
Okay. So let's see. The dinosaur drops to sleep.
7.
Couple of bystanders, the people in the market stalls, a couple of them fall asleep too. But everything is quiet, and the halfling comes rushing up and starts petting the dinosaur, kind of tightening the reins on it and fixing its traces and going, "Oh, thank you, thank you." Oh gosh, I don't know what would have happened if my poor little baby got hurt. You know, this is my livelihood here.
We're trying to subdue it, not lethally, sir. Be careful, it's your dinosaur. People could have been hurt by it.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Here, let me buy you all a drink and thanks. Hang on. Um, a couple of other handlers take the dinosaur and just look at him and shake their heads. They're like, man, Twinks, you really gotta do better. Like, first you lose the race, then you lose control. Like, you can't treat our animals like this. The halfling is just like, sorry, sorry, sorry. Here, wait. And he takes the rest of you over to a stall that's selling some tej and buys you all around. Introduces himself as Twinks the halfling, dinosaur racer extraordinaire. Well, sometimes.
I'll tell Twinks his dinosaur was just really intent on biting everybody, so I'm not sure how he's treating him or if he's not feeding him right, but keep that in mind. Maybe, try to get your dinosaur a little less angry at humans and humanoids.
I'll try my best. I'm so sorry. Really, he's not usually like that. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that's what he was thinking at the moment.
He will take it under consideration. Twinks will remember
Maka
this.
pulls out a straw and starts drinking his tej through a straw. It sounds something like.
That's how mine sounds.
So, is there anything else you would like to do in town today before getting a room for the night? Or, well, I guess you could do other things besides get a room for the night, but if you are getting a room, there's 2 inns that are recommended, which you'd think I'd remember the names of, but I don't.
The Thundering Lizard.
Yeah, the Thundering Lizard is the less nice, more loud one, and what repose?
The Soggy Rin one, we met him in the...
Yeah, something repose.
Gentle Repose.
Kaya's House of Repose.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's the one
My
where.
note card with Soggy Rin on it.
Thank you, I appreciate that because I still can't find it. Anyway, so yes, that's the one that's a little nicer, a little higher class clientele, and a little more expensive.
Oh, I'll purchase a room for myself and a separate room for our guide, if she would like.
Well, she lives here; she doesn't need a room,
Excellent.
but she appreciates the
Did she
thought.
put us up for the night?
No, she does not invite you to her home.
Man, that's harsh.
She recommends Kaya's House of Repose as a place to get a good night's sleep.
Okay.
Take her up on the offer, then.
How much is it for one room?
Let's see. Oh wait, I can search this. Well, I thought I could search it. Apparently it is not in player handouts. It's not in supplemental material. Well, poop. it's expensive. Weather, races, Chultons, undead. No problem with undead. Oh wait, that would be under Part 9 Zaro. Locations in the city. Maybe it's in there. Well, it's probably a gold piece for the knight for Kai's House Repose, and probably 5 silver for the other one.
I'll pay a guy gold piece for nice beds.
Alright, what GP it is.
And it is a very nice place. It does come with a small, simple meal if you drink her extra, but water's free.
Listen to rumors.
I'll ask the porter for a bottle of Cabernet Franc if they have it.
Says, ah, yes, an excellent choice, sir. Please, let me go get it.
My gratitude.
That'll be an additional gold piece.
Done and done. And I'll tip him as well.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Very kind of you. Yeah, price place has a free breakfast, except it's the breakfast bar is just like empty the whole time.
Oh, it's empty. Oh.
You know, there's a couple of flies buzzing around. Blah, blah, blah.
While we're hanging out, before we go to sleep, I'm gonna go around and ask like the other people if they've heard of anything, but half the time I'm gonna forget and I'm gonna talk to them telepathically.
You're talking to like the other people in the common room?
Yeah, just like the random people there who are members of the party. I'm like, oh, have you heard of anything interesting in the jungle?
You can make an insight check. With disadvantage for being weird. Not that it matters. Yeah, people are telling you stuff, but you don't think any of it's really useful information. They're telling you about, monsters, monsters, psh. That's silly. They're clearly making up things. They're talking about, like, giant zombie dinosaurs and, just utterly ridiculous things. You don't even pay attention.
Besides, the worst monsters are in my dreams.
People are kind of edging away from you. You find yourself at the end of the evening alone. Let's see. So Gar and Fulgrim went to the cheap place, and in the the common room is packed, and people are partying. A lot of them are talking about this great deal. One of the merchant princes, Quayothe, is offering gold just to try out some insect repellent, and she'll give you the repellent for free. It's a great deal. You should totally do it. Yeah, man, I'm going to do it tomorrow first thing. Gonna be great.
She's offering to pay people to try it out?
Yeah.
You are a crash test dummy.
Yeah, I think I'll skip that.
They're like, man, you don't even know. Free gold? You're turning it down? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, maybe on my second trip into the forest, I'll try it out.
Well, I'm gonna get the free gold. You can stay behind if you want. Heh. Sucker.
Tell me how it works out. I'm anxious to hear.
They'll start talking amongst themselves about how they're gonna spend their gold. Oh yeah, and we're gonna take a break because it's 11 o'clock, and tomorrow will be tomorrow, so now's a good time anyway. You'll all get a long rest and wake up nice and refreshed in the morning, and we'll have a 5-minute break that you can just type back when you're back.